Last time on the Masters 8 tournament.
At this point, he gotta change his name to a lame and start flipping burgers. Cause I mean, clearly, this Pokemon shit ain't for everybody. So in my last video, we watched Alon get absolutely fried. I mean, shit was so bad, Leon didn't even use his third Pokemon. So we have absolutely no idea what it was. And I wasn't gonna do another video, but since y'all fuck with the last one, I got off my ass and decided to drop part 2. So here y'all go. So the scene opens up, and off rip, we see Lance hyping himself up like he not about to get pure belt. I mean, shit gonna look like Tom and Jerry the way Diantha finna put in pain. One Moonblast can send bro's entire team to the upper room, and I'm here for it. Lance sends out Dragonite number 244, and I swear bro has a Dragonite for every occasion. I know he gotta be hyped as fuck knowing Dragonite got a Mega now. Diantha sends out Auroras, and the screen pans over to Pikachu, and as y'all can see, my dog in love, and I can't blame him. Diantha bad as hell for real. The match starts, and Auroras uses Light Screen, and Dragonite responds with Hyper Beam, piercing through the Light Screen. And since the show kinda works like the games, Dragonite cannot move right now. Bro is dead ass super glued to the ground. Auroras wastes no time and goes for Blizzard, while bro is just standing there menacingly. Dragonite uses Body Press, almost putting Auroras on Pack Watch. Then Dragonite says, fuck it, we ball, and uses Body Press again. But this time, Aurora said, get that shit out of here, and uses Reflect. Got my dog looking like Patrick. Dragonite uses Twister, and Aurora's counters with Rock Slide. Dragonite tanks the attack, but Aurora's is down for the count. Somebody go grab her reboot card. Diantha calls out Gourgeist, and Lance calls out Shiny Gyarados. Like, damn, bro, I ain't know you had it like that. I might have to put some respect on your name after this one, no cap. Gourgeist uses Trick or Treat, turning Gyarados into a Ghost type. Gyarados responds with Aqua Tail, but since Reflect and Light Screen are still up, Aqua Tail ain't do shit for real. Gyarados uses Dragon Pulse, and Gourgeist uses Shadow Sneak, hitting bro clean in the back of his head. Lance peeped that Light Screen is done for, so Gyarados goes for Ice Fang. But Gourgeist uses Phantom Force, and look at this devious ass smile. I know she got something up her sleeve. Gyarados tried to use Dragon Pulse, but got smacked in his shit. Gourgeist really said, you're not that guy, pal. Lance calls out Hydreigon, and is immediately hit with Trick or Treat. Hydreigon uses Dark Pulse, and from the look on Lance's face, it's over. Hydreigon uses Dark Pulse one final time, putting Gourgeist on Pack Watch. Diantha calls out her Gardevoir and immediately Mega Evolves it. I'm telling y'all right now, she gotta put up prime Escanor numbers to win this shit. Gardevoir uses Shadow Ball, and Hydreigon responds with Tri Attack, blocking the attack. Bro really said, fuck defense wins championships, I'm crying. Hydreigon wastes no time and goes for Flash Cannon. Gardevoir counters with Psychic, canceling out the move. Diantha then calls game and uses Moonblast, sending Hydreigon to the upper room. Lance then calls out Dragonite and Dynamaxes it. So now it's the battle of the gimmicks. The screen pans over to Elaine explaining that unlike Mega Evolution, Dynamax is on a time limit, which to be honest, I still think kinda sucks. Gardevoir uses Moonblast and Dragonite responds with Max Hailstorm, which is dumb because he's a dragon type, but whatever. Dragonite uses Max Strike, Gardevoir tanks it and responds with Shadow Ball. Dragonite wastes no time and blocks it with Max Wormwind, then gets out of D-Max form. Dragonite goes for Hyper Beam, but Gardevoir pole vaults over it and uses Moonblast, putting Dragonite on a stretcher, ending Lance's tournament. Next up, we got Mr. Catch 'em All versus my dog Steve. Hold up, bro has every gimmick. This shit is not fair, bro. Steven sends out Shiny Metagross, and Ash sends out this goofy ass Pokemon. Like seriously, bro, who designed this shit? Dracovish uses Water Gun, and Metagross counters with Ultra Instinct to dodge everything. Dracovish uses Fishy as Ren, and Metagross counters with Psychic, ending in a stalemate. Oh yeah, they throwing hands for real. The screen pans over to this absolute menace watching from home. And I know y'all remember how he did my dog Chimchar. That man deserves prison time now. Steven switches out Metagross for Aggron, but Dracovish wastes no time and immediately uses Dragon Rush. Aggron then counters with Heavy Slam, colliding headfirst in the middle, sending Dracovish flying. And I kid you not, 2 seconds later, he's down for the count. Like, what the fuck did I just watch? I'm telling you, Greninja could never. Ash then sends out one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, Gengar, and has it use Will-O-Wisp, burning Aggron. Aggron then uses Smart Strike, sending Gengar flying across the stadium. Oh yeah, they squabbling for real. Aggron uses Rock Tomb and Gengar counters with Dazzling Gleam, but Aggron tanks it, then immediately poses for the gram. And this was short-lived, cause Burn kicks in mid-flick, putting Aggron in the ICU. We gotta spend less time flexing, my boy. That shit was not it. Steven then sends out Kraydilly and immediately uses Power Whip, beating the brakes off of Gengar and then restraining him. Like, it is not that deep. Even Team Rocket is yelling entrapment, bruh. Kraydilly uses Meteor Beam and Gengar uses Dazzling Gleam to escape. Gengar uses Shadow Ball and Kraydilly smacks it away, and I kid you not, hit bro with 7 straight Power Whips, knocking my boy out. Like, ref, you're sitting there, bro. Do something. Ash then sends out Pikachu, and you already know what type of timing they on right now. The screen pans over to Team Rocket telling Pikachu he better not lose, and you know that 20 years of battle experience about to come in clutch for real. Pikachu uses Quick Attack, hitting Kraydilly right in the noggin, and I know that shit had to hurt. Kraydilly then uses Rock Blast, so Pikachu starts playing the floor as lava with the rocks, jumping in the air. Kraydilly goes for Power Whip, but Pikachu uses Electro Web to net Kraydilly, allowing him to get in close and hit it with a point blank Iron Tail, putting bro in the ICU right next to Aggron. Steven then calls out his Metagross and immediately Mega Evolves it. Bro really thinks that's gonna save him. Like, look at his track record, bro. That is not a regular Pikachu. Pikachu tries to use Thunderbolt, but Metagross dodges all the attacks and hit him with a Meteor Mash. Yeah, that shit had to hurt. My fault, Metagross. I wasn't familiar with your game. Pikachu uses Iron Tail, but Metagross dodges it and uses Psychic, slamming my dog into the ground. Like, I swear the refs don't care. Somebody call PETA. Ash then tosses his hat in the air, and then him and Pikachu activate 10 million volt Thunderbolt, slamming Metagross into the ground. Then Pikachu follows it up with the Iron Tail of Doom and Despair, putting Metagross on Pack Watch, ending Steven's run. Now on to the main event, my GOAT Iris versus the demon herself, Cynthia. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm so hyped for this shit, bro. The match starts, Cynthia sends out Gastrodon and Iris sends out Excadrill. Gastrodon sets up Rain Dance and Excadrill uses Metal Claw. And Cynthia tells Gastrodon to handle it, and it takes the Metal Claw. Like, excuse me? I'm starting to think her training's worse than Paul's at this point. Excadrill uses Focus Blast and Gastrodon tries to drown my boy in sewer water. Like, bro, chill. Gastrodon uses Acid Armor and Excadrill uses Drill Run, which basically did nothing. Gastrodon tries to use sewer water again, but this time Excadrill hit it with a Horn Drill, knocking it out in one hit. I don't know about y'all, but my parlay looking safe as hell right now. Cynthia sends out her Milotic, has it dodge a Horn Drill, and proceeds to hit it with a point blank Hydro Pump, leaving a Respucia-sized hole in the wall. Iris then sends out Dragonite, and I'm already knowing bro was playing Chief Keef before this, because bro went straight for Thunder Punch, hitting Milotic with a 3-piece no bev. Milotic responds with Disarming Voice to get in close, then wraps around him, pause, and proceeds to hit bro with a point blank Iron Head, knocking him out. It's really not looking good for my parlay right now. Iris better tee up before I step in. Iris calls out Haxorus, and my dog Axew grew up. I'm so proud of bro, for real, for real. Milotic goes for Disarming Voice, and Haxorus counters with Psycho Cut, canceling out the Disarming Voice. So Milotic tries to go for Hydro Pump, only to get put on a t-shirt with Breaking Swipe. Yeah, my parlay looking beautiful as hell right now. I'm about to cash out. Cynthia then throws up a Pokeball and yells Garchomp, and it comes flying down, then does a superhero landing. Like, bro, that was not necessary. You already gave a whole generation nightmares, and now we are farming? Garchomp uses Draco Meteor, and Haxorus responds with Outrage, slicing up all the rocks. And now they just start throwing hands. I mean, this shit reminds me of Creed 3. If you know, you know. Haxorus then gives himself CTE to snap out of confusion, and Cynthia immediately Mega Evolves Garchomp. Then the CTE warriors proceed to yell at each other. Oh yeah, we got a match. Garchomp uses Dragon Claw, and Haxorus responds with Psycho Cut. I legitimately cannot tell if my parlay is safe right now. Haxorus then uses Dragon Pulse up close, and look at this freeze frame. You know shit is serious when you see that. Iris then has a heart-to-heart with Haxorus, and then both trainers decide that the next move will be their last. Garchomp uses Draco Meteor, and Haxorus uses Dragon Pulse. Then we get both moves colliding, pushing smoke throughout the stadium. The smoke clears, and Cynthia wins the battle. And I'm gonna be honest, I can't even be mad. Cynthia is just a different type of trainer, but damn it, my parlay.